Play another. Yeah, that was a good game. He just didn't know how close he was to being beat right there. He did at the end, but he didn't. He thought I was just playing. I ain't quitting no way. I mean, I don't do that. I mean, you know. I don't get it. You play to win the game. You play to win the game. D nice, 36-87.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati.
Nobody.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
I'm just jealous because you think I got that cool of a chance.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
And at the 19. He's coming out 4 wide. Let's go to this quarters right here. Let's see what he's got.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
Yeah, I see you.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Too tight end.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Big line.
They go play action.
Good play action. Nice play.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Yes.
That's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted. See that, didn't you? They say them Bengals can't play defense. It's a pretty good day.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. That's caught, Andre Yoshivas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
Charles, that's a route that you and I have seen time and time again in our years in this booth, and that executed well and a great throw, too. And sometimes, even if you know it's coming, the execution will trump whatever you do on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, it was a well-thrown football. A nice, healthy gain right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Nice way to start it off.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Run out either way. Bake it.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been
under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Dorrance Armstrong.
You got to shed on
Credit
that.
him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one
Well,
thing
we
you
did,
cannot
whether
do,
you can or not.
they did.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown,
Higgins.
Bengals.
Higgins.
It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, Charles, here in their
Beautiful
opening
little
series,
throw.
they said they had certain
That's a
plays
good day, though.
scripted
You
for
was right
certain
there on it, bro.
players. That looked like a well-designed
was
play
right
to
there
get
on
one
it.
of their top
It
targets
had to be a
involved.
perfect ball.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I hate that. At the end of every quarter, it makes you start right back over. You know, come back to where you was at.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, and his
I was all
early
over
struggles
that, bro.
continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to
Gino.
lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
On first and 10,
good
here's
play.
Brown.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
He beat my
It's
tackle
a
on
loss
that.
of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Try to show you something a little different here, bud.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
If you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it fourth down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I ain't no sucker.
York able to send this one through.
I ain't no sucker.
Even further. So Portland field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Aren't you lacing, huh?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Good play, Bubba.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's a nice read watching that right there. You must have been watching him all the way up through there, wasn't you? I was going the other way.
Daniels looking to throw.
Now I'm not going to fall for that again.
Flush to his right.
And
complete to Zach Ertz. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin
that's
with
a good little play. You got to pick your poison.
It's good for a gain
I
of
like
6.
that.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You got to go. You know, you can go either way. But yeah, that's a good play.
Ertz has it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders
so you got to pick your poison on that. That's a good little play right there. I might get something else. I can't stay in that quarters. Because that ain't gonna, I can't handle that.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Should they choose?
Here's Burrow.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yeah. I'm blocking everybody, buddy. You bring it, so you know I got to block it. So you causing this.
Now Burrow.
Oh! Thought I had you. Just for a second, I thought I had you.
And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Thought I had you. It's like that old guy with that dollar on that commercial. Oh, you going to go back to that, huh? Well, let's see.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Yeah, I ain't going to pull him. He's the team.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
Oh, I had triangle all day right there. I had my running back. Oh, my God, I thought I had him. I mean, I was throwing it, too, when he hit me.
But they've still got work to do to get the field goal.
God almighty.
And the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You know I'm going to get you with that pressure. I mean, I feel it. I know. But I'm going to get you.
Burrow will throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow.
No! I saw it. It was too dang late. He was wide open. Don't let him run it back. Don't let him run it back. No. Backbreaker.
Down to the 10.
Good one.
And he will bring this one back.
God almighty.
Interception return for a Commander's touchdown.
God, he was wide open.
Mistake there by the offense, Charles.
That was a good switch, buddy.
A Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only
he's wide open. Watch him come get it.
And those guys who have that designation,
he come from the
sometimes
sideline.
they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid
I didn't even see him. He wasn't even in the picture when I thought that ball.
And it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10.
All I saw was green grass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Green grass. That's what I saw.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Gambling, ain't you?
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down.
I didn't want to throw another pick.
For the pressure, maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
It back.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Now it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
You're trying to hurt my guys,
really
man.
nice
Come on.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And
no freaking way. I can't throw the ball before he gets there.
Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Trying to get to 5.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. To the air goes Daniels. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Here's Daniels. This one caught by Crowder. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I was trying to bite you in on that one over the middle.
Go around, a first down as well.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On EA Sports.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
7 yards there and a first down.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 26. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The battle in the trenches, never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Can't believe you escaped that.
He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Get your field goal now. You go for that, and I get it. You know I'm going to beat you. At least, you know, make a tie. Because I ain't going to go for two. All right, then.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 26 yards. And the Commanders will add to their 4th quarter lead. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad.
They should have been with him. He was all by himself.
And his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I've won the turnover battle, and I'm still down. It's amazing.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Burrow. And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Throwing, Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the
running
running back has
right off the bat, I'm
like
just
a
throw this
receiver,
away.
and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up?
Touchdown! Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. To throw, Burrow. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume
a miracle.
onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Need a miracle.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point
Hello?
lead.
Can you hear me now?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here we go with Burrow. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
I was on the phone there, but pay no attention.
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So a victory here for the Commanders. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
Yeah. And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against...
His defense cranked it up right there on the end. That pass rush just killed me. I never had time to go down the field. Struggled to get what I got. That's a good one.